Well, guys, we are here, and we're finally going to be discussing Wednesday Addams, the series, on a Wednesday. Kind of coincidental, but I made it like that. But overall, guys, if you guys have not seen this series, first off, stop what you're doing, go check it out, and then we're going to get into spoilers and everything of that nature. So, again, this is going to be your chance. I'm going to warn you a few times. Now, overall, what were my thoughts of this series? So, going in, I had very low hopes of this, honestly, and the reason why I had low hopes is because, honestly, I thought they were going to do some type of woke virtual signaling type of bullshit. And what I mean by that is trying to put, race and racism and, gay and trans and all this other kind of stuff in here that, again, it just feels like it needs to be in every single movie now, right? Or every single series, which it does not. It just needs to be there in the story so that way it can gather and grow on its own and be its own thing. And, again, I am very happy that Wednesday did become... Honestly, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy this show. I really did, Jenny Ortega did a very amazing job at portraying Wednesday. I was very shocked at the way she portrayed Wednesday. She was very true to the character. She was very true to the origin of Wednesday. Because again, Wednesday, if you guys are like me, you grew up watching Christina Ricci as Wednesday. And again, Christina Ricci was in here. She played as almost like a dorm mother to Wednesday and these other characters, because she goes to this school called Nevermore School Academy, and she meets all these different creatures that are like her. And again, I will say this now, Morticia and Gomez and Pugsley's not in here very much. They're in here I want to say maybe like 1.5 episodes mainly. Same thing with Lurch. We get a glimpse of Cousin It. We get a episode with Uncle Fester as well, which I think Uncle Fester was a fun, crazy character. And again, the way Wednesday is that she goes to this school and she meets all these different ones that have different abilities, different creatures, werewolves, vampires, sirens, even that is a son of Medusa. I can't think of the exact type of creature he is. And she's actually gets roommates with a female werewolf who cannot transform. And again, Wednesday being Wednesday, she doesn't care about anything. She wants to leave. She wants to try to escape. She's having to go to therapy because the reason why she went to the school is because she put piranhas in the pool because of the swim team making fun of Pugsley. So again, it was very Wednesday-esque, I guess you would say, that they did that. And the entirety of this series is you got this monster that is trying to go after Wednesday, and we don't know exactly what he is just yet, and later on we find out he is a hide, what this creature is. And again, you have where Wednesday is kind of getting a little friendly with some different guys. I mean, she's got two different love interests, I guess you'd say. One being Tyler, who is a normie, as they say in this series, who he is normal, but then later on figures out some more secrets about him. And then another one who knew her when they were younger, and he has the ability to bring his pictures to life. And then you got some other characters that come into the fold as well. So again, overall, I was very pleased with this. You had Catherine Zeta-Jones, who played Morticia, who again, I don't think she was the best Morticia in my opinion, but I wouldn't say she was horrible. Same thing with Louis Gunsman, him playing as Gomez, because you had an episode where you went into their past with them at the school, where Gomez was accused of killing someone. So it's very interesting to see that as well. And I will say this, I was very pleased. Again, I was very pleased on how they approached Wednesday, that she was, out there again, you know what I mean? And I will say this, with Jenny Ortega being, again, with her being Latina and then Wednesday being a mix of Latina and Caucasian, they did make a big deal out of that. But again, you have to remember, Christina Ricci is the very first Wednesday, and they're very, I would say, respectful to her in this. I will say that. They were very respectful to her. They gave her an amazing role because the entirety of this is trying to figure out who's trying to kill Wednesday and why they're trying to kill Wednesday and how does it go back to her family. And throughout the series, we uncover this plot with her of who is trying to kill Wednesday. And I will say this, if you guys are not familiar with Jenny Ortega, go check out, I would say, She played in Scream. She was in the Velma and Daphne movie. I believe she played as Daphne, which again I didn't have a problem with because, like I said, I really don't have a big problem with Jenna Ortega. I think she's very talented. I think she's a beautiful young actress. There was issues, I believe, when she was on issues with Charmed with her and one of the former cast members, which I'm not going to get into. But again, everybody has their own issues with it, right? Now, I will say again, Louis Guzman as Gomez, I was kind of shocked that he was not a bumbling fool, because again, a lot of roles he plays a bumbling fool, and he kind of was in a way. But again, Gomez being Gomez, they kind of made him to the comics, and again, a little bit of the movies, so it wasn't that bad. Christina Ricci doing the character of Marilyn Thornberry, who was the dorm mother, but then later on gets revealed to be another character. So anyone that has already seen the season should already know. Either that don't, you have one more chance. She is the long lost daughter of an heir of basically racial ones against monsters, and she is the descendant of a how do I put it? More like a pilgrim who was very racial against ones that had powers, and once he finally killed most of the town, and then Goody, who was a ancestor of Wednesday and the Addams family, she put a curse on him, and when he died, he couldn't be unlocked and suck the blood of an Addams and a descendant, and so Marilyn, who has another real name, she uses Wednesday. She manipulates him the entirety of the season, and we also find out that one of the love interests of Wednesday is actually the Hyde, because he was a half Hyde, half human. So it gets rather interesting to kind of go back and forth to see what's going on in the entirety of the series, because you're like, okay, who is the Hyde? Who's the Hyde? And what was so cool though is, again, you have a lot of different ways you can portray the series. Is you put the Addams name on it, and again, Tim Burton did a fabulous job at portraying all these characters. It's like if you mix Monster High, Halloween Town, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and I want to say something else, that you kind of got a show, you know what I mean? And again, it's only 8 episodes. It's about an hour each long. I would say it's worth it. I'm looking forward to a season 2. I will say that right now. I'm looking forward to a season 2. I want to see more. I want to see more Wednesday. I want to see more Wednesday Addams. I like the way how they showed how not only Wednesday was as a character, I liked how she was very resilient. Like she was not scared of nobody. We all knew that Wednesday did practical jokes and pranks on her brother. Like there was one, I liked how they threw grenades in the lake to go fishing. Same thing, how she beat up some bullies on her own. She was able to fence very well. Again, her father taught her. She was able to know more a lot about black magic, between science and how to fix things. Again, everything that they brought up in this show, it was Wednesday. I will say that again. I'm a big Addams family fan. I mean, I remember watching a lot of it when I was a kid. I had to go back a little bit to go, okay, hey, this is what we're doing. And I like the idea of them adding other monsters into the fold of the Wednesday Addams series, because again, you always wondered what else is out there. They did bring up other kind of characters and monsters into the animated movies and things of that nature, but again, they never did it in the live action to what I remember. But overall, like I said, it is a decent series. Go check it out. If you guys are fans of the Addams family, give it a chance. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. But overall, just give it a chance. Let me know what you guys think. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like on the channel. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. What you guys think of it? Please let me know what you think about it overall. Let's be fair all in the comments again. And I'll see you, as always, on the next one.